Howdy hey, I'm CJ, the solo dev here at Rosewood Studios, and I entered another game jam. This one is the Komano Mimi Jam. I hope I pronounced that correctly. 2026. And essentially the theme of this jam is just make a animal character, like a character with animal ears and tail or attributes. And because the rules are really lenient with what I can and cannot use, I decided to revive a script from middle school CJ. Back in middle school, I got really inspired after watching Manly Badass Hero play this one game where you own a dollhouse and the dolls are coming to life, and depending on your choices, one of the dolls kills the other one. If I can remember what it's called, I'll put it on screen right now, but I was really obsessed with the Jester character specifically, and that led to me writing a lot of different visual novel ideas. In the end, only 2 of them survived, that being the game I'll be making in this video, and a game called Hyacinth, which is inspired by the Greek love story of Hyacinth and Apollo. But it was rewritten to be a high school yandere simulator where you play as the yandere. But that is not the game we're talking about today. Today we're talking about the creation of Silkbound, so let's get into it. A majority of day 1 went to refining the script I already had from my middle school days, making it more coherent, more fluid, more like my modern day writing now. The rest of the day was spent with concept art for the backgrounds and character design, which took me a few tries to get down. Most of the backgrounds were very easy to do, and my thumbnails were actually most of the time the final product. I'll show you guys my thumbnails here now. When it came to actually designing our main love interest, Silas, it took me a little bit of time to figure out what exactly I wanted out of him. I had a vague concept. I wanted him to be inspired by cave spiders. I wanted him to have white hair originally. I wanted the art style to match the background style and be kind of shaky and hand-drawn looking. In the end, though, I really did not like this first pass on him. The white hair stood out too much, his pose was too in on himself, he looked far too shy, even though that is what I was going for. And the colors were far too muddy. All of that dark, blackish, purple, green tone were just mixing together in the worst way possible. So I put that aside and I started working on the backgrounds. A majority of this takes place in a cave, so while I was watching some other people's doing devlogs, I stumbled across these people recreating Silksong and Hollow Knight, and they showed how the backgrounds for Silksong and Hollow Knight were made in these layers, and I knew I wouldn't be able to recreate it fully, considering this isn't a 3D space, but I still did my best in a 2D. On day 2, I went back and worked Silas's design a little bit more. I started leaning more heavy into that Minecraft cave spider inspiration, specifically even looking on Pinterest to find Minecraft mobs turned human art that I could look at for inspiration, but found 0 spiders in general. No normal spiders, no cave spiders. Everyone's so focused on Endermen, the Warden, even the freaking villagers and the creepers. Like, there was no cave spider inspiration. So all I did really was take the elements I really liked of Silas's original design, like the hoodie and the hip window on the pants and the hairstyle, and I just did some color switching with the colors of the Minecraft cave spider. Originally I wanted those lighter colors because I was worried he would blend into the background, but he's fine. And that was all I had to show for day 2, believe it or not. The rest of the day was spent making this damn Harlequin hat I've been crocheting for a little while now, in between my projects. I might have just made the biggest fucking mistake of my entire game dev career. Just tell me why all of my projects are gone. I'm trying not to cry right now. I opened RenPy, and no matter how many times I press refresh, they're gone. Like, I think what happened was I renamed the file from Beyond the Stars because that was my first ever project, so that was the name of the file that was holding all of my game info. I renamed it to VN files, visual novel files. And they're all gone. I'm gonna try to Control Z all of it and see if that works. But I might have to start over, and that includes, oh my god, that includes Astra and Strawberry Darling, my 2 released games. And Strawberry Darling I was planning on going back to for the remaster next year. Can you tell I'm trying to keep it together for the camera? Can you tell? I am pissed off at myself. And at Renpai for that being, like, the file's still the same. Just because I renamed it. But Sugar Veins is gone. Silkbound is gone. Silkbound I'm more mad at because that's what I'm currently working on. And like a dumbass, I didn't save any of the changes that I made to the original script that I wrote in freaking middle school. Sugar Veins has a backup, at least. I'm going to try and get my files back, and if I can or if I can't, either way, I'll give you guys an update. Okay. No need to cry. It was the fact I renamed the file. Beyond the Stars, Blood Pack, Astra, Silkbound, Strawberry Darling, Sugar Veins, Sweet Rum, and Nevermore are all back on my computer. Let's go! Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Oh, that scared me so bad. Oh my god, but I'm gonna have to go back and reload all of the photos. I just had to Control Z. Because I just uploaded all of Silas's like sprites into the image folder for Silkbound, and I put the one background I got done in. I just scared the living shit out of myself for my own. I'm a dumbass. I'm really a dumbass. Also, I finished the Harlequin hat. Here it is. Here it is on me. Yes. So with that crisis averted, I went to bed and went into the next day fully rejuvenized and started with CGs and backgrounds. I really like this CG of Silas like spinning his glowworm thread, which, by the way, fun fact about Silas, he is like part glowworm, and that's why his threads glow. He gets it from his mom's side, and that also means he is still venomous like other cave spiders, but not as potent, and his fangs are a lot smaller. It's so freaking cute. I have another CG for that later on in the game. Alright, I know I'm in the same outfit. You guys are at a different angle now, so you can see my computer better. My stomach just growled. I know I'm in the same outfit. These are my pajamas, so forgive me. I did my farm chores and then I got back into my comfy clothes. So, I just edited the rest of... Let me put my knees down so you can see my computer screen. Scooch you in a little. I just edited the rest of the script while I was doing a quick playtest to make sure like all my file names were correct. I noticed that it was kind of It was like really short, really choppy, really fast-paced. Like things were happening. And I don't want that, of course. I realize this is a much smaller game than Strawberry Darling, and that was made in a lot less time. Strawberry Darling was made in 14 days, while I have like 31 days to complete this, and I'm almost done already. Like, the script is all here, it's all done, it's good. I could add more to it if I want to, but I'm really happy with where it is. And I just have to do... You're sitting on my notepad. Shit. Let me move you guys again. Try and block that. I need to get a curtain for that window. I have all these CGs that I have to do. And sprites. I somehow missed Silas's alert sprite. But I have all those. And I added another CG, so I need to add that one as well. What is that one called? I think it's like Silas Fangs or something. Or Show Fangs, maybe? It's the CG I was talking about just now. Because I am editing as I go. Resting. Yeah, Silas Fangs. Okay. Also, for anyone curious on why I named him Silas, I have no freaking clue. I was looking at Pinterest for name ideas, as one normally does, and I saw Silas. I was like, okay, that looks like silk. I didn't realize it was pronounced Silas. I was pronouncing it as Silas. So, me and my quirky little character names. We got Ari, we got Allie, fun little Aaron. I guess that one's kind of normal. It's just spelled differently. It's not Aaron, it's A-R-E-N. We got Valor, we got Silas, like, we got some silly little names. We have Haster in All Shifts at the Velvet Brew, which I need to go back to working on the sprites. I think I have the mermaid, the plant person, the mothman, and the shadow person left to do for that, and then I gotta start working on backgrounds and the minigame. Yeah, day one for that might be coming out soon though, as soon as I get those backgrounds done, because once I get that minigame down and perfected, I can release day one. So, yep, day 3, we have worked on the script. We are working on some more artwork, and it is 12:30 on Saturday, May 2nd. May 2nd. How is this day 3 if it's May 2nd? I think I miscounted my days. May 2nd? Oh wait, no. The jam started a day early. I forgot. They're like on a different time zone than I am. So for me, it started a day early. Ew. But yeah. There's already 2 submissions into the game jam. One is by the creator, which kind of weird, but hey, who am I to judge? And the other is, I haven't checked out. I did play one of the games from the spring game jam that Astra was for. I played Grandma's Garden, and it was so freaking cute! It was so cute! That's a ranked one, so I kind of hope that gets higher up. I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna get disqualified for the stuff I pulled during Astra's development. Go watch that video, link down below, along with like my itch.io page. So yeah, that's day 3. Ooh, ow! Oh god, that hurt. Forgive my crusty appearance. I just came in from doing chores. I haven't been logging my work recently. It's been a few days since the last update I gave you, and almost all the artwork for Silkbound is done. I'll put some speed paints of it here shortly. I just need to do some GUI, figure out the menu screen, and music. Nice. Very nice. Well, this is embarrassing. So Silkbound is done. It's been released for a few days now, and I am going to end the video here because this is just embarrassing. Oh my lord. Some things that got in the way of me logging and recording were me working on other games at the same time as Silkbound, and me becoming a cat dad to an adorable 2-week-old kitten named Penelope. And yeah, I am currently working on another game, and it's going to make the devlogs I have planned for other games I'm making very interesting, because I'm always going to be like, I'm working on another game, and then it's never the game I promised. So yeah, this is gonna be very interesting. The game I'm currently working on right now is highly expected from other people though, so hopefully I will get this one done. Also, I have a Discord now, so if you would like better updates or pictures of Penelope, you can go join the Discord. I also have spaces for other devs to share their work, other artists to share their work, and if you want to do teams for game jams, you are also allowed to do that in my server. And if any of you want to team up with me for game jams, join the Discord server. I'm always excited to work with people. Oh, Penelope, no. I am leaving that in. And there she goes. So yeah, I'm sorry that this devlog was so boring. I'm trying to get better at my logs. I deeply apologize for this devlog. Please go play Silkbound. It's been released for a few days, and so far it doesn't seem like people really like it. But hey, people didn't seem to really like Astra either, and it's still doing good. Strawberry Darling is still my bestseller, and hopefully the game I'm currently working on will also be really good. So without further ado, I bid you adieu. This has been CJ, the solo dev here at Rosewood Studios, wishing you all a blessed day. Adios, amigos. Penelope! Stop it. Stop it. Ow.